what really happened during the French Revolution. This pivotal event in world history began in 1789 and lasted for a decade. It fundamentally transformed France's political landscape, challenging the traditional structures of monarchy, aristocracy, and religion. This revolution was not just a French phenomenon, but had profound repercussions worldwide, influencing revolutions and political ideas across the globe. At the heart of the revolution were the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity, which were deeply rooted in the Enlightenment. Thinkers like Voltaire, Rousseau, and Montesquieu criticized the ancient regime, advocating for a society based on reason, justice, and equality. The social structure of France was divided into three estates: the clergy, the nobility, and the commoners. This rigid hierarchy, coupled with economic hardship, sowed the seeds of discontent among the common people, who were burdened with heavy taxes while the clergy and nobility enjoyed privileges. Economic turmoil further exacerbated these tensions. France was in financial crisis due to its involvement in costly wars, including the American War of Independence. The government's attempt to reform the tax system met with resistance from the privileged estates, leading to a stalemate. This impasse, combined with a poor harvest in 1788, led to food shortages and skyrocketing bread prices, pushing the common people to the brink of starvation. In this climate of crisis, King Louis XVI called the Estates General in May 1789, a general assembly representing the three estates. It was the first time it had been convened since 1614. The third estate, representing the commoners, found themselves outnumbered and marginalized by the other two estates. Frustrated, they broke away and declared themselves the National Assembly, vowing to draft a new constitution. This act marked the beginning of a series of revolutionary events. On July 14, 1789, Paris erupted as the people stormed the Bastille, a fortress prison symbolizing the tyranny of the monarchy. This event, celebrated annually as Bastille Day, became a powerful symbol of the people's uprising. The fall of the Bastille demonstrated the collapse of royal authority and the rise of popular power. The National Assembly continued its work, and on August 26, 1789, it issued the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, proclaiming the universal rights of all men. This document became a cornerstone of the revolution, asserting that all men are born free and equal in rights. As the revolution progressed, the National Assembly passed several reforms. They abolished feudal privileges, reorganized the administrative and judicial systems, and confiscated church lands to pay off national debt. The Civil Constitution of the Clergy, enacted in 1790, placed the Catholic Church under state control, leading to a significant rift between the revolutionaries and the clergy. In June 1791, King Louis XVI and his family attempted to flee France, fearing for their safety amid the growing radicalism of the revolution. They were captured in Valence, further eroding the monarchy's credibility and accelerating calls for a republic. The monarchy was formally abolished on September 21, 1792, and the First French Republic was established. The revolution soon entered its most radical phase, known as the Reign of Terror, led by the Committee of Public Safety under Maximilien Robespierre. The revolutionary government sought to defend the revolution from both internal and external enemies. The Revolutionary Tribunal tried suspected counter-revolutionaries, leading to mass executions, most notoriously by the guillotine. The terror claimed thousands of lives, including Queen Marie Antoinette and many former revolutionaries who fell out of favor. Amidst this bloodshed, the revolutionaries implemented sweeping changes. The metric system was adopted, slavery was abolished in the French colonies, and efforts were made to de-Christianize France, replacing religious symbols with revolutionary iconography. The revolutionary calendar was introduced, marking a complete break from the past. However, the Reign of Terror eventually turned inward, with Robespierre himself becoming a target. He was arrested and executed in July 1794, ending the terror. This marked the beginning of the Thermidorian reaction, a period of political moderation. The National Convention, now dominated by more conservative elements, sought to stabilize the nation. The Jacobins, the radical political club that had dominated the revolution, were suppressed. In 1795, a new constitution was adopted, establishing the Directory, a 5-member executive body. However, the Directory was plagued by corruption and inefficiency, struggling to address the ongoing economic and social issues. France was still at war with several European coalitions, and the political situation remained unstable. The revolution took another dramatic turn with the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte. A brilliant military leader, Napoleon capitalized on the chaos and disillusionment of the Directory. In a coup d'etat on November 9, 1799, known as the Coup of 18 Brumaire, he seized power and established the consulate, with himself as first consul. This marked the end of the French Revolution and the beginning of Napoleon's rule. Napoleon's rise to power can be seen as both a continuation and a conclusion conclusion of the revolution. He maintained some revolutionary reforms, such as the Napoleonic Code, which standardized laws across France and embodied revolutionary principles of equality before the law. However, his rule also marked a return to authoritarianism, as he eventually declared himself emperor in 1804. The French Revolution's legacy is complex and far-reaching. It dismantled the feudal structures of the ancient regime and laid the groundwork for modern democratic institutions. The revolution championed the principles of citizenship and inalienable rights, influencing political thought and movements worldwide. However, it also demonstrated the dangers of radicalism and the potential for revolution to devour its own children, as seen during the Reign of Terror. The revolution's impact on France was profound. It led to the secularization of the state, the rise of the modern nation-state, and the spread of nationalist ideologies. The Napoleonic Wars, which followed, reshaped the European political landscape, spreading revolutionary ideas across the continent and beyond. Globally, the French Revolution inspired and terrified. It provided a powerful model for other revolutions, such as the Haitian Revolution and the Latin American Wars of Independence. The Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen influenced the development of international human rights norms. Yet the revolution also sparked conservative backlash. Monarchies and traditional elites across Europe and beyond were alarmed by the revolutionary ideas and sought to suppress them. The Congress of Vienna in 1815 aimed to restore the old order and contain the spread of revolutionary fervor. Here are 10 rare facts about French Revolution. The French Revolution was not a single event, but rather a series of interconnected events that spanned over a decade. The revolution can be divided into several distinct phases, including the Estates General of 1789, the National Assembly, the Committee of Public Safety, and the Directory. The French Revolution was not just about the overthrow of the monarchy, but also about the transformation of French society. The revolution saw the abolition of feudalism, the establishment of a new system of government, and the creation of a more equal society. The revolution also saw the rise of a new middle class, which played a key role in shaping the course of the revolution. The French Revolution was a global event that had far-reaching consequences. The revolution inspired similar movements in other countries, including the American Revolution, the Haitian Revolution, and the Latin American Wars of Independence. The revolution also had a significant impact on European politics, leading to the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte and the reorganization of the European map. The French Revolution was marked by violence and bloodshed. The Reign of Terror, which lasted from 1793 to 1794, saw the execution of thousands of people, including King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette. The revolution also saw the rise of the sans-culottes, a group of radical revolutionaries who were known for their violence and brutality. The French Revolution was a time of great cultural and artistic innovation. The revolution saw the rise of a new generation of artists, writers, and musicians who were inspired by the ideals of the revolution. The revolution also saw the creation of new forms of art and literature, including the neoclassical style and the Romantic movement. The French Revolution was a time of great scientific and technological innovation. The revolution saw the rise of a new generation of scientists and inventors who were inspired by the ideals of the revolution. The revolution also saw the creation of new technologies, including the steam engine and the hot air balloon. The French Revolution was a time of great social and economic change. The revolution saw the abolition of feudalism and the establishment of a new system of government. The revolution also saw the rise of a new middle class, which played a key role in shaping the course of the revolution. The French Revolution was a time of great international tension. The revolution saw the rise of a new generation of European leaders who were determined to crush the revolution and restore the old order. The revolution also saw the creation of new alliances and the rise of a new era of international diplomacy. The French Revolution was a time of great personal transformation. The revolution saw the rise of a new generation of leaders who were inspired by the ideals of the revolution. The revolution also saw the transformation of individual lives, as people from all walks of life became involved in the revolution and played a key role in shaping its course. The French Revolution was a time of great historical significance. The revolution saw the end of the old order and the beginning of a new era of modern history. The revolution also saw the rise of a new generation of leaders who would shape the course of European history for generations to come. In conclusion, the French Revolution was a complex and multifaceted event. It was a period of great social upheaval and political experimentation that sought to establish a new order based on the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity. While it ultimately led to the rise of Napoleon and a new authoritarian regime, The ideals and changes it introduced continued to shape France and the world long after its conclusion. The French Revolution remains a key reference point in discussions about democracy, rights, and social justice, illustrating both the potential and the peril of radical change. If you enjoyed this epic journey, please subscribe to our channel for more thrilling historical tales. Don't miss out on new videos. Hit the notification bell to stay updated.